is up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Creative Builds. Last time we worked on this eatery area, and I'm starting to like it more and more whenever I look at it. Like, I'm starting to think it looks really, really good. So yeah, I'm thinking, maybe we should do some hidden lighting here or something. Not really sure what to do, though. Yeah. Because these guys aren't really... I mean, maybe I should just remove these. Oops. Wrong thing! Nope, we can fix this. No, it's cool. No, just light it up even more. Boom! I mean, that just instantly solves our problem, doesn't it? I mean, I like the slabs being up there. I think it just gives it a little more something, but... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I could probably figure out something else, but I kind of just want it lit up. I could probably actually remove these now. I think that might actually look a little bit better. There we go. So it doesn't look as weird, right? I like the slabs better on top, but yeah, it doesn't do what I want it to in terms of lighting, so you know. Speaking of lighting, we're gonna take some of these, and I'm sure you're wondering, Minnie, why are there pistons in the floor? These are gonna be our tables, actually. So they're just gonna be like lined up, all nice and stuff, and you know, just some stuff happening. Now, what I am gonna do with them is I'm gonna go underneath them, place a light, and go and just do some leverage, right? So I'm gonna get rid of these actually. Right, so I'm gonna get some leverage. Before I do that, I'm gonna go boop, right? And then we're gonna lever. Can that not work? Poop. Here I was hoping that I think I ran into this problem at the aquarium. Okay. Right. So, I need a better solution. What can emit light and power things? Probably not much, if I can be honest. Okay, right, how am I gonna solve the situation? I was really hoping it would work, because they're transparent, they're considered transparent blocks, right? So I can do whatever I need to do, right? I mean, let's try glowstone. Or lamps, maybe. Maybe lamps. Because I'm using a lever anyway, right? Let's try this. Let's try this. We're gonna do some stuff. And we're gonna go boop and... Haha! I am a genius! Right? And then we just kind of come in and go boop, back on top. And then all of a sudden, boom, table right there. Table. Beautiful. Awesome. Lovely. Right? So, under here, we'll go boop, 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 boop. And this is going to be our seating, or at least the intended seating, I should say. We'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, we'll fix it. Oh good, that powered, I mean that powered both lamps, but didn't necessarily power both seats. It's fine though, we got this. We absolutely got this, and we're just gonna hide that, boom! Yep, see, Mini Minchino, redstone genius, right? Right? Totally. 100%. I know everything there is to know about redstone, not really. This is literally like the extent of this is basically the extent of my redstone knowledge right here. So, you know, you're not looking at a proficient, super crazy, awesome Minecrafter here, you know. But I feel as though at the moment it's sufficient, and who knows? Maybe working multiplayer. Working multiplayer. Here I'm talking like it's a freaking job. It ain't no job, but it's fun as hell. Maybe that'll teach me a thing or three. You know, I could learn a thing or three about redstone. I mean, I know a little bit. Like I know like repeaters will just extend signals and stuff like that. It's basic stuff. It's kind of like ham radio, where like you know they'll have a repeater extending the signal. You know, different kind of repeater, but it's the same kind of thing. So you know, circuitry and stuff like that. I've never been, like, the best at it, so, you know. But I feel like this is working out pretty well. You know, we get some light happening here, and we're gonna put some chairs. Excuse me. Excuse me again. And, you know, things are gonna be alright, I feel like. So we got this guy going, boom. So they're not only powered, but they're lit up at the same time. I'm so glad I solved that little conundrum rather quickly, actually. So, like, boom, right there. We got some tables, got places to eat, little solitary one over here. Because there's always that solitary table somewhere, right? Like, am I right? Like, you just, there's always a solitary table. They know there's that one person that comes into a place and just wants to sit alone somewhere. They know. They absolutely know. Alright, so we gotta work on some chairs. I want to see if I can make this a little bit more concise and less, like, haphazard than the last episode, which was literally, like, maybe about 2 minutes ago for me. So, you know. Chairs. How are we gonna do chairs? I mean, I could do stairs. What do I want to do for stairs? I do not want oak stairs because I don't want them to match, right? I don't necessarily want birch either. I feel like that'd be too bright. I mean, I could roll with spruce possibly. Where's spruce at? Acacia? No, not acacia. I have yet to find a good use for acacia. I feel like that should be a challenge for me, right? Is to find a good use for acacia wood. Another thing I could do is like a stone slab trapdoor deal. So I could do a slabby and maybe perhaps possibly kind of bring the, you know what? Maybe oak. Or we could do iron, because the iron would just stay, no, the iron wouldn't stay up. I'd have to redstone that. I'm thinking oak then. Would that work? So let's try some spruceage. How you gonna look, spruceage? I feel like that doesn't look too bad, actually, but I want to try. Let's try it on another one, right? I want to try something like this, right? Because then it'll bring a little bit more into it, right? And then we can go, no. What I want to do is possibly do something along the lines of, maybe go boop, 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 nope, boop. There you go, right? And then bring this guy back, boom, right? I feel like that's not awful either. So let's do the same kind of thing here. So boop, 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 no. I keep forgetting to let go of shift, and I feel like that's not very helpful. See, I like that because it's, what do you call it? It just adds a little bit more to it, right? But at the same time, there's actually no room for all of them. Because then, if I put them here, right? I've got enough room here, obviously. But then this takes up the middle block, so then I'd have two. I can't put these in. All right, stairs it is. I'm breaking the floor. Fantastic. I do like these though. I mean, I could reposition some of these, move them over, I guess. I mean, really, I could just move them one block over, right? Would that really be such a bad thing? Would that really? I mean, maybe not, right? Because, I mean, there's still plenty of room here. So let's, So this will have to go forward 2 blocks, I feel like, right? So this would have to go, like, right here. So this would go, like, boom. This would go boom. And this would go boom. Right? And then this guy would basically go boom, 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 I think? Would that give me enough? No, it still wouldn't. It still wouldn't, because I need 2 blocks for every chair. Okay. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, it would. Wait. Hang on a sec. Right? So we got, essentially, these guys are moving here, right? So these guys are gone. Like so, right? So then I have basically 2 blocks for a chair here. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Basically got 2 blocks for a chair here. 2 blocks for a chair here. And 2 blocks for a chair here, right? So that could theoretically work. So let's go ahead, take out this monstrosity. Not that. You can stay. You are fine as you are. And there's plenty of room here for that. So I want those other chairs because they have more color, right? So can I, by any chance, do something like this? And that's powered as well, but I want to, let's go ahead and remove that, and let's grab a lever! Let's do this. Now we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be glorious, people. It's gonna be glorious. I feel like it's gonna be alright. I put the thing in the wrong spot. Well, I mean, so much for this being less haphazard, am I right? Because, like, goddamn, it is definitely not. But you know what? We're doing it. It's fine. It's entirely fine. So we got that happening. These guys basically gotta go. Right? And you know what? While I'm at it, let's do that. Right? And that. Boom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, under here, we have some required lampage. So, we're doing this again, people. I'm so sorry. This is what trial and error is, unfortunately. But once we get it, it's gonna be kinda, sort of, really awesome, right? So, please bear with me, and, you know, we'll get things done. I feel like it's not taking as long as it could. So, you know, there is that. We got that happening there. We're not gonna worry about the holes and everything here. But we're just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Just go boop. And a boop. And a boop. And basically go ahead and replace the floor. Perfect. Okay. Not quite perfect, actually. Now we're good. So, theoretically, we should now have enough space here. Now, I mean, this is really close to the counter, actually. Ugh. Okay, so we got 1, 2, basically. 1, 2. And that requires 1, 2 right there. Dang nabbit! Okay, Jeez. You know, you want a nice design. And, doesn't always work out for you. Because I don't want the eatery to just be these. I don't want the eatery to just be these. I want stuff here. I want tables here. Now, I mean, I could just use a different chair style for them, right? Possibly? Because I feel like that, hey, hello. Get back in there. Get back in there. There you go. Actually just brought me up a whole block. Okay, so I mean, how can I solve this problem here then? Just because, I mean, how am I gonna solve this? How am I going to do this? Right, I mean, the alternative is I could bring this out more. Get rid of a table, get rid of tables here, right? Or shift these guys back and use something else. Alright, let's start by putting tables back in. Worst come to worst, I'll switch the designs back so that they're all, you know, one again. Right? So then you know, we'll see how things roll, right? So I'll do a cut if things don't work out. But for now, we're gonna try this. Because I really do like this one better, but it does kind of depend on how much space we have. And you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna work with this row here. right? So we're gonna go boom, boom, and boom. We're just gonna work with this. Why not, right? And this guy's gonna come out like so. Right. So that guy's gonna be like that with... Is that 1 block or 2 blocks? That has to be 2 blocks. There's not really much of a way to make it so that there's only 1 block difference, is there? Unless I put them on the other side, but then they won't match up with the chairs properly. Because then if I do something like this, it's not even going to connect, I don't think. Because the sign is there. Yeah, so I can't use this design. Okay, no, it's fine. We're going back to the stairs then. Just for the sake of it fitting. So I'm gonna do a cut real quick. I'm gonna move these tables back over to where they're at, to where they were at before. And yeah, we'll see what goes down. I will be right back. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right, guys. I've gone ahead and actually just put in all the chairs anyways, because you saw me do it with the one design, right? And I feel like this looks okay. I feel like it's, you know, it's a lot of woods, it's a lot of browns. My eyes are like hurting right now. This is kind of unfortunate, and I still have another episode to do today. Okay. No, it's fine. It's totally fine, right? So I feel like this is okay. And yeah, I'm honestly thinking. I'm thinking about possibly doing something like this for like placemats. Add like a little something something, you know? Then again, I have been using these for like, you know, the actual displays. No, I didn't want to destroy that piston. Well, beautiful. Okay, what if I use like wooden pressure plates? Can I use like possibly... Oh, there's different ones? Okay, so will putting a pressure plate on a piston interfere with the piston, right? Will that be a thing? Let's try dark oak. Let's also just do a whole contrast dealio. Or even we could go stone. Let's try the dark oak ones first. So will that interfere with the piston itself? Unless the piston is messed with, I don't think it will. Okay. No, that's cool. It just adds like a little bit of extra thing to it, right? I mean, you get a lot of clickies, but it's fine. It's fine, and we're doing it. We're doing this. Awesome. How does the contrasting color work? I'm gonna just throw it on this one, because there's only one of them, right? I'm kind of immediately feeling no, if I'm honest. I mean, it does kind of stand out, but I do like the dark. What about the stone? I'm thinking the dark is gonna win just because I really like dark colors. Yeah, we're going with dark. Because there's still a little bit of light in here too, right? So, plus I don't think birch looks that good with regular oak. I think it looks really good with dark oak, and it looks okay with spruce. But I think like the darker colors you put with birch, the better it is, depending on how you use the birch. But I think for the most part, that's kind of my personal rule of thumb with birchwood. Also, there's already a lot of white around here too, so, you know, adding something different kind of works for me, if I'm honest with you, and I'm really kind of feeling this design. So, yeah, you know what, I'm thinking we're gonna roll with it, really. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. Now, one thing I would like to do, actually, before we end off this episode, is kind of come through here and place all the item frames. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna put in this area, or in these shelves yet. There's gonna probably be a lot of things, but I'm thinking, you know, stuff like I don't know. Cleaning supplies. I may replace some of these with, I don't know, with like a chest, like chest with clothes in it, like armor and stuff, and I don't know, just have it to be like an intended, oh, these clothes are folded up on a shelf and whatever. You know, replace some of these with like appliances, so like stoves, potion brewers, stuff like that. Just to kind of, this is just going to be the everything store, so it's not even like really a, I mean, it's a grocery store first and foremost, but it's like an everything else as well. So like another one with tools and stuff like that, maybe some ores, you know, things of that nature, just kind of have around here, and I feel like that would be pretty cool. So maybe we'll start working on that in the next episode, which is going to be a lot of like item places, though we do still need to build the cash register area, like the checkout, and the front area, so we still need to work on that. Plus there's the outside as well, so there's quite a bit to do here. So I'm not entirely sure what I should go with for a cash register design. If you guys have any suggestions, I would absolutely love to hear it, because I think that's like the one thing, even what I went with in the eatery, I'm like, I'm not 100% sure that that's gonna be, like, that's gonna work, right? I'm like, I mean, it makes sense what it would be, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it, you know? So I would absolutely love any suggestions you guys may have, because like I feel like that would help out a lot, right? So I mean, for now you're just watching me put these here while I ramble like an idiot, but I always ramble like an idiot, so I mean, when is that ever, like, since when is that new, right? It's totally just not a new thing at all. But you know what? It's cool. It's totally cool, you guys. I mean, you know, we're just gonna figure out what we can do and do our best. I do like the idea of having, like, more shelving here at the front with, like, leaves on it, flower pots and flowers and stuff like that. Various types of soil and chests and things, so, like, you get, you know, a thing of, like, podzol or a thing of, like, coarse dirt and stuff like that, you know, just for gardening purposes, you know. Hell, maybe prismarine. kind of like where the like this could be the source of that prismarine in that one backyard in the or that one cave house yard. I can't even call it a backyard at this point. Like, I'll show you real quick. Let's just fly over there real fast. These guys right here. Hey, I forgot to name you guys. I still don't know what to name you. These color changing marbles, right? Sup? Hey, who's barking at me? You? Oh, I'm sorry. I know I don't come here a lot. Hi! I feel like this guy should be Jerry. I should name him Jerry. You want a name too? How about Melvin? Not a fan? Or was that you? You want another name? I'm feeling Michael. So Jerry, Melvin, and Michael. Those are our dogs. You're not a fan? I'm sorry, I don't know what to do, you guys. What should I name the dogs? Internet, help me. I don't know. One more thing I have left to do here too is the shopping cart area, and I was thinking about using mine carts, but they seem really finicky. Cause like I'll put them down. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Cause you have to put them down on rails, right? So no, not those. You know, matter of fact, I just thought of something. If I put them on like a powered rail, would they not move? Let's try. Let's do some minecarts. But here's what I was trying before. Like you throw them on some rails, right? And you're all like, okay, everything's all cool. You got some rails down. And then you get these guys down. So you just go floppity, floppity. See? And then you go ploppity, right? But then it's like, you're just kind of like, okay, I mean, do I just get rid of that and just have like 4 carts, like 2 carts here, just like really far apart, because like you try to move them closer, right? And then like, okay, you can get that to kind of work. Just kind of goes back to where it's at. So I'm gonna go ahead and try them powered rails. Can I not break the blockage, please? That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, so we're gonna go... I mean, maybe it shouldn't go right up to the edge there. Right? So if it's a powered rail, theoretically, it won't move as much, right? Okay. No, that seems to function in a fashion. So what if I do this, right? I mean, if I do that, it's going right up. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're doing it. We're doing it. Things are happening. So we got that. We got that. Stay there. And we got that. So maybe I don't necessarily need to get rid of the powered rails. But, you know, as long as we're careful. Okay, so this is actually working out a lot better than I thought. Because my first experiment was kind of a disaster. I had, like, all kinds of minecarts, like, circling around each other. And all kinds of stuff. So again, as long as we don't mess with them, they should be fine, right? Theoretically, I'm thinking, possibly. Yeah, they just kind of push each other out, but they do kind of stop. And yeah, I feel like I should keep the rails there. I feel like I should keep the rails there because I really don't want to go in there and mess with it. Okay, that worked out. That actually worked out really well. Perfect. Okay, you know what, you guys? I'm thinking I'm gonna let you go for today. Next time we're gonna tackle the cash registers. No, you know what? We're gonna tackle the front because I actually have an idea of what I'm gonna do for that, and it's probably gonna be more of these guys. But yeah, we're gonna tackle the front next time, kind of thing. Please, 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 please send me your cash register suggestions. I would love to hear from you guys. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any suggestion you may have in the comments down below. And until next time, Minnie out.